You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Do people still get abortions? No. No, I mean...
TP and I just looked at each other,
I mean...
shook our head, and just basically gave up on life simultaneously.
I'm just curious. Okay.
Are you talking? What's up? We're here with Dr. Stacy and Jeff, and Callie's here.
I'm here and on time this time. On time for the show.
I think they got it.
They got it. They understood what I meant.
Yeah.
So have you had nightmares about the pictures we showed you?
Yeah, I lost a couple of pounds. Those jeans that I bought a couple of weeks are now big on me. Thanks.
I'm going to start an amputee diet clinic.
Oh, my
Not
God.
for amputees, just people will go into a dark room and I'll just have like slideshows of just deformed bodies.
Oh, that's so sad. I feel bad for the people. You know what's
It's a
going to happen?
very limited customer base, so they have to be very shallow,
It's
like
karma.
Callie.
She didn't even hear you.
I know, because I'm thinking about the karma that's going to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm going to lose a leg.
This is delicious wine that you brought.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I worked with someone who has a very jammed up grill, and her teeth look like
She's speaking ghetto.
her teeth look like they were dice, and God just like threw them in her mouth,
Oh,
like during
no.
a game of fucking
That's
craps.
so sad.
And another coworker was like, "Oh, did you see her teeth? They're so brown and they're so fucked up." And, and an hour later, she tripped and chipped her tooth.
No. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Karma.
Karma. Well, a friend of mine, a friend of mine's going through a tumultuous divorce, and apparently she and her ex still live in the same house, and basically there are guinea pigs involved, and
Wait, involved in the divorce?
involved in the divorce. And no one
Who
claims.
was having sex with the guinea pig?
I don't know. Somebody was in that house.
The studio pussy is approaching because he's
Exactly.
hearing about bestiality
So
again.
My girlfriend tells me, I'm so sick of cleaning the guinea pig cage. I'm just going to put it, now the ex-husband lives in the basement. I'm just going to put the guinea pigs in the basement. I'll deal with it another day. I just don't want to smell guinea pigs anymore. Guinea pigs went down into the basement. I go over there for breakfast that morning, and guess what happens? There's a fire. And we had to save the guinea pigs together.
You
I helped her save the guinea pigs.
bullshit.
I did. I'm a hero in her
Really?
children's eyes.
Really? Were you wearing a Lucky t-shirt?
I wasn't even wearing a bra. I was a hot fucking mess. I went over there for breakfast. I was like, went on a run, went over there, said hi.
On a run? Wait, for a
You're
run?
being chased by an amputee.
I was. It was like
You don't run.
I do. I run. When there's someone
Bullsh-
chasing me, I'm
She's
running.
so full of lies.
When the wife comes home with the husband that I'm fucking, I'm gonna run out of the. I'm just kidding. I didn't fuck a married man. But anyway,
Bullshit again.
I've never had
Web
sex with
full
a
of
married
lies.
man. I've never had sex with a married man other than my husband. He was married to me. No?
Assistant Skylar's looking
Why are you
into
looking at
your
me?
log.
Who did I have sex
your,
with was
your log
married?
of indecency, and
You were
she's
in on that
disagreeing.
lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, I had sex with a lot of married men. Never mind. I meant... That's right. I forget that I was a swinger. But no. I mean, I've never had sex with a married man
Without his wife's
without
knowledge.
his wife, without her consent.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've never had sex with a married man that wife didn't know that I was
So,
there.
all right. How
Did you get
close
all
to
that?
flames did you get when you went to rescue the guinea pigs?
Close. They were in the other room. It was dark smoke. I went down, got them. I saved them. Legitimately saved them. My girlfriend has nothing but gratitude towards me.
Do you have like any hero music? Like no.
No. I never thought anything like this would happen between either of you two. Sorry.
It's pretty amazing, though. Wait, why did I start telling the story? What were we talking about?
Exactly.
I have a story. So before we went to air, we were talking about people that just are a little mentally ill and don't appreciate like life in general, and they kind of dwell in the past. One time I picked up a boyfriend's mother. We were going to dinner or something, and she got in my car and she was like, "Hi, how are you?" And I said, "Oh, good, how are you?" And she said, "Well, not good." I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Well, you know, last week I found this mole on my skin and I thought it was skin cancer, and I went to the doctor and they took a biopsy." I was like, "Okay," thinking she was going to say I have cancer. And I had to wait all week for the results. I said, "Okay, did you get the results?" "Yeah, I got them yesterday, and I don't have cancer." I said, "So shouldn't you be saying it's a good week?" "No, because I spent days anxious."
Oh, God.
So I said, "Really? Well, I spent 3 days in court divorcing my ex-husband, and my cousin died unexpectedly of cirrhosis of the liver.
Oh.
And I'm just happy that it's the weekend."
And she just doesn't care.
And she just stared at me.
Oh.
And that's the difference between dickheads and me.
It's very true, though.
You have to focus on the positive things, right,
You hear
Jeff?
that?
Yes.
Do you, though? Do you hear that? Well, I got into a fight with one of my best friends in the whole world.
Oh, yeah. You told her to go fuck herself.
I did. Well, originally, she called me a brat, which, if anyone really knows me, like, everyone knows I'm so not a brat. I mean, granted, after last week's debacle of me being late, I'm really not.
Really?
I'm legitimately not. No,
you need to prove yourself, because driving 3 hours for T-shirts.
I'm frugal. I'm on a budget. Gas prices are only $4 a gallon.
Nice
So,
reframe.
yes. But anyway, she called me a brat, and on Super Bowl Sunday, I won't forget this. She called me a brat. We fought, but all through texting.
Before or after the Madonna halftime show?
I think after the Madonna halftime show.
How could anyone be in a bad mood after that?
She can. She's evil. No, she's not. But so we into this fight, and then it's kind of weird, and I didn't really want to talk to her much because I was like, I was still upset because I am not the brat. She is actually legitimately a brat. And ever since she got married, she's been very judgy. Like, she stands on a soapbox and she judges me, you know, like putting me down for the mistakes I made in my marriage.
I think she's unhappy.
I don't know. I think she is. I mean, being there, she's miserable. Mm-hmm. So then, you know, periodically in the 2 weeks that followed Super Bowl, I would randomly text her, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" "Okay, well, this is what's going on with me. I quit smoking. Congratulations." But nothing. She didn't really speak to me. Then after something happened to me, I'm not going to get into details, I was really upset. She didn't even call me to see how I was doing. We got into a full-blown verbal fight, and I told her to go fuck herself. Legit. Really? No one's listening. Everyone's looking at the fucking goddamn pussycat. Oh, my God. You're such a cunt rag right now.
No, you said go fuck yourself.
I know. So how do you go from that? What do you do from that?
Well,
clearly the fucking cat does not want to be around either one of you. No offense.
Skylar and I are trying to get the cat to pay attention to us.
He's not interested in the two of you at all.
Well, I think that... What was her response when you told her to go fuck herself?
I wouldn't know because I hung up the phone.
Okay. Have you heard from her?
No. I know.
Jeff, what would you do?
Nothing. Who gives a shit? Get on with your life.
So your friend of 20 years, you just told them to go fuck themselves?
Not my problem.
Really?
Really?
All right.
I am so medicated, I am dead inside.
Oh.
Do you want some pills?
Yeah.
Get through it?
Give me some.
Here we go.
Do you have any speed?
Yeah, actually I do.
You do?
Yeah.
That's what I would rather. Nice.
Would you like some right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you crazy? I could barely do this show sober.
All right.
Well, that would be the one.
Thank you.
Anyway, so that's my little sad story. I don't know what to do. I don't think I'm
telling
going
sad stories.
No, because I just think, like, it's hard when you're going through, like, breakups, even when it's, like, friends, and you have to... It's sad, because we were friends for so long, but you know what? She took me to a place that I didn't want to go, but I told her to fuck off. What?
What place did she take you?
To very dark... It's a place I like to call TP's home.
How much are the jeans there?
It's the dark place. $15.
Please, thank you.
Yes?
Yeah, why not?
So I have a couple of emails. Do you want... Oh, were we doing Bruno emails?
No, not yet.
So should we... You want me to read one of my emails?
Please do.
Okie dokie. Here we
Wait for
go.
the music.
Mike.
It's time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
What did I say?
Oh, Jesus. And here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Are you all right? What's going on?
It's all you now. We're going to eat.
Okay, I have an email.
We're eating pizza. Go ahead.
All right, so clearly.
And we're listening. Go on.
All right, this is from E. Her name is E. His name is E. Sorry. I never mind. I thought he was a she. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, yeah. All right, here we go. This is from E. TP. Have you gotten...
What?
Number 1, TP, have you gotten head yet? If not, a little advice.
Listen to Pet Show.
Look the girl in the eye. Be a man. Be like, bitch, give me head or I'm not getting in bed. I would advise a little nicer way to say it. Just saying. Whatever. Anyway, have you,
Is that Chuck D writing me?
Stacy, TP, or Callie,
Kick it, Kanye.
ever consider getting the girl with the 2 vaginas on the show?
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
No.
Really?
What?
The 2 vagina girl.
What about
She doesn't remember who that is.
Is that Kat?
Remember the British chick we watched the video and you were fascinated?
She doesn't remember. I don't think you
Get
should.
those pictures back up.
I don't think you should drink anymore. Because you really have. You black
really are
out.
losing brain cells.
We had like a big segment on our show about it.
Was it the one that was under her foot? No, that was the nipple under her foot. Right?
The British people were interviewing her.
Oh, right. I remember. It was a talk show. The blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Well, you didn't. We actually didn't see the 2 vaginas.
No.
Right. I was thinking of a picture of with 2 vaginas in it. Yes, that's right. Okay. So apparently, yeah, she'll never come on our show. E.
And that episode aired after I revealed that, yes, I got a blowjob in Connecticut. So
There you go. Well, God only knows when I got this email, and I'm actually reading it. Here we go. Number 3. And one more for a serious note. I recently proposed to my girlfriend. She said yes. Aw, congratulations. We have been friends for 7 or 8 years. For 2 years, maybe a little bit more. We weren't officially together. I screwed up in the past and ended up playing with 2 girl... Dick. I'm sorry. That was awesome. All right.
are we doing the reverse roles thing
Yes.
here again?
Here we go. I'm sorry, E. For 2 years, maybe a little bit more, we weren't officially together. I screwed up in the past and ended up playing with 2 girls' hearts and cheating both of them. Cheating on one of them?
Oh, God.
I feel like shit and wish I could take that mistake back. And she has forgiven me for it, and she says she has moved on. I got hell for it. For quite a few months, I never once complained or got mad because I knew I deserved it. Now it's been almost a year and everything is fine. Well, sort of. She still remembers it and it bothers her and she becomes mean and, a bitch. I haven't cheated nor did anything wrong, so what can I do to regain the trust that it's not there? And to remind her that I love her and there is no one else, just her. I try to be the best fiancé I can be and I love her to death. Dr. Stacy's input as well as Callie and TP or anyone who's filling in advice is much appreciated. Again, I love the show and am a huge fan. Also, have a picture of what Angry Bird looks like in my head. And also a picture of my fiancé and I together. I'm the one with the hat. Thank you again, E.
Is there a picture?
There's Angry Bird.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And then this is, which by the way, E, how old are you? And how old is your fiancé?
11.
Oh, my God. You guys are young.
You guys are young.
Grow up.
Young. What? They're young, right?
They're at least 18.
Okay. Do you guys just want to eat?
I do.
All right, so
Don't ask me anything.
all right, so E, so listen to me. I have recently lost trust. Someone lost trust in me. What did I do now? Why is everyone laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
Okay, E, listen. Once the person loses a little trust in you, it's really hard to regain it. But as long as you're saying you're doing everything right and you're not a cock, then things will slowly make its way back to norm.
If it was meant to be, it'll be.
Yeah, I mean, but it is really hard once you cheat on someone. I think that's like the hardest type of trust to regain back because being cheated on myself, like I know how bad it is and how hard it is to trust that person again. And you're just going to have to, if you really love this woman, you're going to have to kind of like suck it up. But at some point, she needs to get over it too. If she's willing to stay with you, then she needs to let it go.
Right.
'Cause she
Cheating
can't-
is not something that is necessarily a deal breaker.
Yeah, I mean, and if she's going to hold it against you for the rest of your lives, is this something that you really want to live with for the rest of your life? Like, not for nothing, you're going to get punished for the next, like, eternity. I don't know. Like, if you said you were sorry, you're regaining the trust, you're doing what's right by her now, you fucked up.
That's what martyrs do. Martyrs will constantly throw shit in your face, and there comes to a point where you have to say, let's move forward and let's stop focusing on the past, because you're not going to get any more. I'm not going to say I'm sorry anymore.
Right.
Because you want attention.
Exactly.
And that's what people do. Like, well, you cheated. Because then that puts them in a superior role to you, because they are the martyr.
Right.
They've been wronged. So. Are you guys having a love spat?
No.
You and Skylar?
No, I just defended her. I did something stupid, but we don't need to really discuss that, do we? Or should we?
Does this involve Jerry Curl?
No. I did make her get me pillowcases because it was kind of gross. But yeah, E, good luck with that. Let us know how that pans out.
Okay.
So I took, so one day, so Skylar has this girlfriend, who constantly texts her, constantly, like, I mean, legitimately texts her, I would say roughly 5 to 10 times a night. And it goes on these spurts. Like, it'll be like a week straight, then it'll stop for a week. And in the beginning, she would, she makes me feel, like, Skylar would be like, she makes me feel so bad. Like, it's so sad. Like, all she does is put me down. She thinks I hate her. And they dated for 7 years, and they've been broken up for 2. So in the course of the last few months, one day, she was like, oh, grab my phone. I grabbed her phone, and all of a sudden I saw the contacts were right there, and I'm like, oh. So I wrote down this girl's number, and I took her phone number, and I stored it into my phone. But I was trying to be a friend, and it just totally... This is what happened when we went out that night.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We haven't even talked about
I know.
that.
Employee harassment.
No, but, like, the thing was that Skylar doesn't have a set of balls, and she doesn't defend herself, and I think...
Okay.
Okay, and at some point someone needs to defend her, and apparently after a few Coronas, I thought it would be me. So while I was urinating in a single stall bathroom in Manhattan, in a really disgusting toilet bowl, actually, I sat there and Skylar was like, oh, so-and-so just texted me again, and she said that basically she has to erase all the good memories and all this bullshit. I'm like, fuck this cunt. I'm going to fucking text her. So my original text was, you fucking cunt, leave her alone. I deleted that. I was like, okay, that's bad. Bad, Callie, don't do that. So then I started texting another one. I was like, ooh, another bad one. All right, let's just delete that. Now all the time I'm sitting on the toilet bowl. I'm just hanging out there. You were upstairs with, who the fuck were you with?
Matt.
I left you with someone.
Matt.
Oh, okay. I left you with Matt. So then I went back down. So I'm in the bathroom. And then finally I texted a good one. And I was like, oh my God, this is legitimately, it's a good one. Like, leave her alone. Whatever. It was nice. I said, go get help. I'm like, Skylar deserves more than this and blah, 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 blah. I wasn't actually going to send it because I sat there and I was like, this is just wrong. I'm going to get in trouble. So someone knocked on the door. So I took the phone and I put it up on the dryer. And did you notice in the bathrooms, the dryers were really low? Like, if you were sitting on the toilet bowl, the dryer was like right there.
Right.
So I went and like I took my phone and I put it up there, like right there, so I could wipe and get my whatever. Didn't think about it. I look in the mirror. I flush the toilet bowl. I wash my hands. I apply my lip gloss. I apply my eye makeup. I fluff the hair. I grabbed the phone, and guess what? I looked down, and I fucking sent it. Now I go upstairs to you.
I'm rocking out in front of the stage, and I have a tap on my shoulder. I fucked up. What? What could have happened? You were gone for... I sent a text to Skylar's ex. I go, what? I'm really... I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I turned my back on her and I drank my Corona and I pretended that never happened.
Exactly.
Because I was like, here we go.
Here goes the mishaps of all the evening. So I was like super upset. So I guess the reason why I'm saying this is because the whole trust thing. So now Skylar doesn't trust me 100% anymore, even though I defended her honor.
But you didn't let her in on that.
I didn't. And then she called me and then she hung up on me. And then my night plummeted from there.
Mind you, we were at a bar hanging out having conversation, and this one, similar to an episode of Why You Suck in Bed, didn't hear anything that was going on around her because she was texting and on the phone.
I know, I was absent but then I came back. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I fucked up. I apologized. She's not talking to me. Let's move on.
And you became very chummy with the Angry Bird.
I did, because so here we are at another bar, Angry Bird brought out her girlfriend. And her girlfriend was actually cute.
Why are you surprised? Angry Bird's not ugly.
Do, 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 do.
Wait, you think she's ugly? No, Skylar's telling me right now. Skylar said no. She's
I don't
not.
think she's ugly.
Jeff?
I think she looks
She ain't my type.
I think she looks much better now than she did the first time I met her in January.
Okay.
When I met her in January a couple of years ago, or maybe a year, no, it wasn't last January, it was January prior, she looked like old. She looked like frumpy, like her hair was like afro-y, like she just didn't. Now she looks cute, like she's got like this little like edgy like flannel with the, I don't know, she looks good, she looks tougher.
Okay. She's in a better place.
Well, yeah, because she's getting laid. I'm sorry, but not for nothing. I'm sorry, Angry Bird turned into Happy Bird because
She's having sex.
Yes.
Jeff.
What is the definition of sex? Should we ask her?
Oh boy, here we go. That's right.
But I'm telling you that it's frustrating to hear you guys sitting here talking about it. And I'm not going to take us off course. I don't want to be a killjoy on the show. No. I know that somebody in Scotland right now is like, God damn her. Why is she bringing this crap up? Who let her on the show? You know, and they're going to be together and they both work. Let's just say they both work and they both work at their jobs for years and years and years and they're together for 30 or 40 years. Your mom can never collect. You have to protect yourself. It's easier for you to say that because you do have that right and you can go and you can get married today. And then you can decide what that looks like and I can't. The second thing is that whose phone is ringing? Oh, number two. Number two, I'm sorry I kicked you out. You'll be right back. Is that because you forgot your deodorant? My second point is that, what are you putting out over there? Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Don't take any Lord's name in vain. Buddha, Allah. I'm cool as a cucumber. My second point, and you know, I'm speaking for myself here, and this probably related to point number one.
She's never listened to this, does she?
This is just my standpoint. No. I do think that when two people enter a relationship, especially marriage, you're saying something about how the two of you love and care for each other. And for the most part, people do have a traditional life.
Anyway, Angry Bird is now going to be coined Happy Bird.
Well, we actually got into a discussion last night. It was me, my girlfriend Lee, and it was Callie, Angry Bird, and her girlfriend. And my girlfriend Lee was like, has 2 children and she's living with their daddy and she's not marrying him because once she marries him, she actually has to pay more in taxes. It was like this whole financial reason. So she said basically if we were a gay couple, I would have more financial rights and I would have more perks, I suppose, than just being a straight couple that's not getting married. So she can't get like health insurance, etc. So I turned to Angry Bird and I said, what do you think about that? They're being discriminated against because they're straight people who decided not to get married.
And what did she say? What the fuck do I know?
Because you were on your phone.
I was getting yelled at.
She had no response. I stumped the Angry Bird.
We should get her back and have her answer that question on air.
Because I thought that was a really interesting issue. Like, in New York State, at least, she's in Connecticut. She's in Connecticut. There's no law that gives her any rights to health insurance, etc., because she happens to not want to marry.
She shouldn't get married ever.
The father of her children. So we went out in the city, in Manhattan, Callie and I. We looked good. What?
Nothing.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm waiting for you to discuss that pickup line.
Yeah. So
let's just say Stacey wore a pair of jeans that perfectly hugged her ass. Mm-hmm. They were snug. Mm-hmm. They weren't tight, but I mean, Stacey's got a slamming ass. Did you even hit a button to that, or does that just go?
I'm just a fucking magician.
It's true. He's eating pizza, and there are sound effects.
How did that happen? Where did it come from?
I don't know.
And so Stacey, basically, every black man that we passed was staring at Stacey's ass.
At one point, we left a bar, and there were 2 black bouncers, and they were looking at my ass, I guess. I didn't see, and my friend Bob goes, those 2 black men were looking at your ass, and apparently you have quite the ass on a white girl.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. Now, instead of feeling like that's complimentary, I get offended. I said, what does that mean? Does it mean I have a big ass? And then, of course, Callie has to swoop in.
Yeah,
no, it's really nice. And then I'm like offended, so I just shoved some pizza in my mouth. But I have a phenomenal ass, obviously. But then, was I not in love with the pizza man?
Yes.
It was just one hot guy after another.
No, the whole bar were out was all hot men.
whole
Boys,
night
hot
was
boys.
hot
I don't know.
boys.
They were young. They were in their early 20s.
Oh, my God. Ugh.
And yes, they all did look like somebody from your past, especially the pizza guy.
The pizza
guy looked just like him.
He was flirting with me. I said, "Can I have this slice?" He goes, "It's a little bit hot enough for you." I'm like,
He said it with a
"Yeah."
Sicilian accent, though, an Italian accent.
Oh, he was so yummy.
He was. He had good lips.
Good everything.
Let's just remember he's a pizza guy. Unless he owned the restaurant. Unless he owned it.
He was yummy. I kept staring at him, and Callie was like, "Can we go now?" I'm like,
Because I did good. I didn't have the slimy pizza. Because my ass is already so
It
big.
was really good pizza.
And then the whole time, when we were outside getting frostbite, we were discussing, you were like, it's bad when black men like your ass. It's a bad thing. It's not a compliment.
White
That
women
means-
shouldn't
My
have big
ass
asses.
is so black and I'm so predictable.
Yeah. And I was just
so black and I'm so predictable.
I was so upset, and you were like, "No," and then we're standing there trying to hail a cab, and some African American man approached me, and he was actually a black hipster.
He had the black glasses on. He was a black hipster.
And he
Scarf? Was he wearing a
They
scarf?
do exist.
black sweater, and he came up to me and he goes, "I'm a big fan of yours. I think we should keep in touch."
And I was like sitting there like, we could just
And I
go.
looked at him and I said, "You know what, dude? That's an amazing pickup line, but I don't think so." And
You're
he went, a douche. And he's
then we-
like, "Thank you very much." And he kept
And
walking.
he kept walking. I was like, oh my God, let's go.
It was my ass.
It was your ass. He wasn't even looking at your face. He was looking at your ass. He was talking directly to your ass.
I know, and you were like, "Jesus Christ!"
Because I was getting frostbite.
Can we go into a fucking cab already?
I
I
was
said, "Well,
cold.
you're not even wearing a jacket,
I was cold.
and
Well,
it's
'cause
winter in New York."
I know, but it didn't go with my outfit. I was showing off my little booty. Oh, apparently it doesn't really help when I'm around your big ass.
But apparently, afros are back in style as well. We saw a lot of afros.
Kick it, Kanye.
I liked them very much.
Do you think those guys that had the afros have hairy cocks? Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, do they...
Field research, go for it.
I should. Well, the Jerry Curl guy,
Did he have a Jerry curled cock?
he was bald.
Thank God. Ew. I
Imagine
hate
if-
bald penis.
Imagine if they put Soul Glow in their pubic hair. Imagine that grease in your mouth. I don't know. How would that be? And their cum doesn't taste like cola. Big black cock all over me, slapping it around, slapping it in the face.
Wait, what does it taste like?
Doesn't taste like it tastes like fucking
Dr. Pepper?
No, it tastes like cum.
Mr. Pibb.
It doesn't. It's just Mr. Pibb, Mountain Dew. No, it tastes like cum.
Okay, so we went to see this band called Kid Savant, and I think I might play a little clip of their music right now, but they're very good looking. And if you guys are old school fans of our show, you'll remember when we had them on, and the drummer did the entire interview wearing nothing but his underwear. It was tighty whities and drumsticks.
That's all.
He just held his drumstick.
I was really into the lead singer that
He
night.
was, but
he was hot.
But Tidy Whitey was like embarrassed. Like he was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe you're asking these questions." And the lead singer was full blown high. Again, super hot,
Super hot.
and answered like every question. And that was one of the episodes we had without TP. We had the
Thank God.
The backup TP.
The backup TP.
Remember, he had to bring it into post.
he had to bring it to post production.
See, I remember
My
things.
ex-boyfriend. He was so anyway. My ex-boyfriend backup TP was there last when we hung out last time, and Kid Savant was there. It was like all the old usual suspects. Matt Glasson was there, and
You got that?
he's the one that
You're really fucking up, aren't you? Roles have reversed.
Matt Glasson was there, and he was the one that
Love Stalker.
yeah, we're going to be having him on because we're going to have featuring his movie. All right, so here's a little bit of some Kid Savant, and we're going to do a little bit of video so we can look at the eye candy.
World moving faster and faster. What's all the commotion? The world moving faster and faster. I can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind. No. I can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind.
Yeah, check them out on YouTube.
Slow the fuck down, world. Slow the fuck down, world. Slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down, world. Slow the fuck down, world. Slow the fuck down. Yeah, and drop it on the stereo. I say drop it on the stereo. Can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind.
We're like, we're just like drooling all over our microphone.
Can't lose my mind. I can't lose my mind. Can't lose my mind.
She wasn't so high all the time. I tend to fall in love with gay men.
I know. Yeah. I know because I'm so manly.
So we went and saw them, and that was nice. And we were sitting there, and all these young women were in front of us going,
Oh my god,
he's so hot.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Look at him. And they were talking, and then they started talking about that other kid. The was it the bassist? Mm-hmm. And because he had like a little solo part, and you're like, oh my god, he's so hot.
He's so hot. He's so hot.
And
oh
then
my
the
god,
girls in front of us, no joke,
so hot.
You know how I am with smells, right? Mm-hmm. How bad did I want to throw up on the woman?
So
she had such bad
I'm
BO.
rocking out, and look, nothing gets past me. I smell the BO,
But
I'm aware of everything
I
that's going on.
I can't handle BO.
And all of a sudden, I have Callie in my grill looking at me, and I look at her and I go, "What? The smell? I gotta get out of here." I was like, "Well, we're not leaving.
I can't handle that.
I can't handle it. I can't handle it." And she's just dramatically holding her nose. And right, and as Skylar points out, this is all coming from a girl who licks asshole.
Once again, just because I like to lick ass doesn't make me a bad person, people. Look, bottom line is, once again, it all goes back to when you're giving a guy a blowjob. You use enough of your own saliva up the asshole, all you're going to smell is your own breath and taste your saliva. You're not going to taste the shit smell that's coming out of his ass. Mm-hmm. Or taste the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody's in front of you with bad BO, spit on them, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, they were some cute little 20-something-year-old girls who were not wearing deodorant.
Not at all.
And I'm thinking that they might have been like these bohemians who didn't believe in it. But they were like, oh, my God, they're so hot. Oh, my God, let's go talk to them. No, Kit Savant is not going to talk to you because you smell like feces.
And this is my problem. If their armpits smell that bad, what the fuck do their pussies smell like?
Oh, I have a story.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
You had bad pussy?
Here we go.
I'm so thirsty. I'm listening.
All right. So I'm going to take you back.
I can't get out.
Do you remember when I went to Mexico a few weeks ago?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go with Kevin Kraft because he wasn't really into it anymore.
Right. The boss man.
So I
told
took
him he couldn't. Yeah.
right. I took a friend of mine, and we were in coach class
Oh, no.
Yeah.
on U.S. Airways.
Uh-oh.
And we were flying down to Cancun, and I was in the middle seat,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
and my friend was in the window seat.
Uh-oh.
And
Does your friend fit in the window, in the seat? Does he? It's just... Did he need an extension on his seatbelt?
let's pull up some amputees.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. He's beautiful, man.
There you go. So we were hanging out on the plane, doing my little crosswords, whatever. And I realized that I'm sitting next to this woman. I would say she's like in her 60s. She is playing games on her iPad, and she strikes up a conversation with me, and she tells me she's a teacher, and she lives in San Francisco. And, you know, I'm just annoyed. Like, don't talk to me. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, really? I'm not here to make friends. I'm just, like, commuting to Mexico.
This is your life, though. Everyone wants to talk to
Right.
you. Did you tell her you were a doctor?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, we'll get to that. So I'm on the plane, whatever, and I decide, I'm a little parched. So I bend down to get my carry-on to get my water, and I get hit in the face with a smell like I haven't smelled in a long time. It was dirty vagina.
No.
And it was coming from my teacher from San Francisco.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, well, I won't be bending down to my carry-on again.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I sit there, they serve the cocktail and the snack, and I'm like, whatever. And my friend turns to me and goes, are you farting?
What?
I go, are you fucking kidding me? And he
that's
says, what? There's a disgusting smell.
Oh, no.
that
And
I keep
wait,
smelling.
And is he as loud as he normally is?
Yes.
Oh, God.
And I lean over and whisper in his ear, that's this woman's pussy.
Oh, my God. That's awful.
And he goes, what? I said, I think she has vaginismus. And he's like, that's so fucking gross. I think I'm going to vomit.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Didn't he vomit when he got to Mexico?
Yes.
Did we think it was the smell?
Maybe. So the whole rest of the flight, he's like making vagina jokes. Ha, ha, ha. Meanwhile, I'm suffering. So at one point, she's like, excuse me, I have to go to the ladies' room. She stands up, and now her vagina is eye level.
Oh, you poor
We
thing.
both got hit in the face with vagina smell. I love vagina.
That's you.
A few. She gets back from the restroom, and I decide I have to go as well. And
Oh, no, you didn't.
And as long as she's standing, I should just get out, right?
Right.
No, so I get up, and I'm
oh.
like, now I'm playing like fucking Russian roulette.
Yeah, you don't know what
because
that restroom...
I don't know which restroom. There's two to choose from.
Uh-oh.
2 cabin restrooms.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, which one? And I go with my gut, and I pick the wrong one. And I am in a box of vagina smell. Just a smelly, hot box of rancid vagina.
God, that's terrible. I feel for you. See, I would have grown up.
So I sit back down, and the teacher's like, so what do you do for a living? Blah, blah. And she proceeds to tell me all of her problems.
Oh, did she tell you anything about having a bacteria or yeast infection?
No.
Huh.
When the flight was over, my friend turns to me and he goes, you know, she's very nice and very educated. You'd think a woman like that would know that her vagina smells like a rotting corpse.
Ew. Oh, God.
And she was married.
Oh.
So someone's like dealing with that.
Someone's eating that pussy?
And then to follow up, and I've been dying to tell the story on our podcast, and I keep forgetting, but to follow up, I was recently shopping, not 3 hours away, but locally, and I went into a dressing room, and it smelled like vagina. And I was in the dressing room like,
That's right,
are
you
you
just told me
fucking
that.
kidding me? And there was no place else. I had to go to the dressing room because I wasn't going to purchase these clothes unless they fit.
You told me that. That's
Right.
right. Ugh.
And then I went back out and I found something that I really liked, and I had to go back. I dreaded going back into the fitting
I wonder
room.
why. Like, I mean, how do you not know when your vagina is not clean?
And we all know what dirty vaginas smell. I mean, you cannot it's like a corpse. You cannot mistake the smell.
My friend of mine, actually, she was on the show once. She had a yeast infection, and I smelled it through her pants. I was like, yes, I smell it. You could smell it. She's like, do you smell it? I'm like, I smell it. It was gross.
When you know, my friends have been pregnant. Bless you. And I smell the vaginal fluids.
Oh, I know.
Because pregnant women have those vaginal fluids. And, Skylar's gagging. Yeah, so my girlfriend just had all this discharge constantly because she's pregnant. And I was like, ugh.
Remember that girl that I used to fool around with that was pregnant?
Yeah.
She had that. I always thought she was wet from me, but
I would so
apparently-
dive into your muff.
Oh, God. So gross.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh boy, here we come.
Go Playboy.
So let's do some Callie shit. I mean Stacey shit. Fuck is that?
What are you doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Aren't we an email?
I have an email. I have
She has
another email.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, let's do my email. Hey, ladies and TP. I just listened to your latest podcast and loved it. This is from... I don't know. Does he want me to say his real name? I won't. Hey, ladies and TP. I just listened to your latest podcast and loved it. There was one part that was a small speed bump, though. The Angry Bird clips have actually become somewhat entertaining, but I had to pause it for a few minutes. Here's a situation that a few friends and many others have had to go through that I'm sure listeners would like to hear your opinions on. The pregnancy scare, and having to tell the parents of both people. Look forward to your thoughts. Thanks for the podcast. Enjoy your day. So
that ties into the pregnancy ejaculate we just discussed.
Exactly. Perfect. So let's discuss. I mean, I never really had a pregnancy scare. I mean, I guess it was one time where I was a couple of weeks late, but it wasn't like I wasn't stressed out about it whatsoever because I knew I wasn't pregnant.
I don't really get my period, so I always used to go to the dollar store and buy pregnancy tests and have like a massive amount. So like every couple of months I'd take a pregnancy test just in case.
From the dollar store?
Yeah.
From the dollar store. Do they sell them at the dollar store? You know what? I did hear recently that they do. Where did I hear that they sell them at the dollar store?
They do. And I don't get my period. So I was always like, well, maybe I don't know.
So do you, I mean, having to tell both sets of parents.
That's, yeah.
What are you looking for?
So what are we going to do about this?
What are you going to do?
What's your advice?
What do you mean my advice? How do you
None of us have that experience with it, so move on.
So what do you do,
Next.
though? But what do you do? Like, okay, so you get your... I mean, I don't know what he's trying to say. Like, basically...
My question is why would you tell the parents before you knew for sure?
I don't...
There you go.
That's true, too.
That's true. This is... Skylar is being the voice of reason. She's like, don't tell the parents unless you know for sure. That...
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Mr.
Yeah, like I...
Like, why don't you confirm that it's a pregnancy and whether you're going to keep the baby or not, and then tell... If you're going to keep the baby, tell your parents. If you're not, they don't have to know.
Yeah.
Unless you're living with them and they want to know where you've been and you can't come up with a better reason except abortion clinic. I don't know. I don't know why you would tell them.
Do people still get abortions?
I think so.
No. No, I mean...
TP and I just looked at each other,
I mean...
shook our head, and just basically gave up on life simultaneously.
I'm just curious. Do people still get them? That sounded really dumb. Is it legal in every state? What?
Do you know about Roe versus Wade?
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Does it have to do with Grover and a bone? I'm kidding. Oh, God. I'm kidding. I just didn't know if people still did it these days because the morning after pill. Because I feel like everyone takes the morning after pill these days.
Really? I don't know anyone that's taking
Really? I have friends that are like, oh, I got to go take the morning after pill because I had sex last night.
And they call you to tell you that...
They have it. They have it like
the
in their
instructions.
purse.
Step 2, call Callie Rose.
Because they're like all stressed, so they just know. But this... Can I have some water?
You love ordering your assistant
May
around.
I please have some water?
Skylar is getting bitter and assertive, and I like it.
So, no, seriously, like, you don't know anything about the morning after pill?
I do, but I don't know a lot of people that take it.
Oh.
To question whether people still get abortions or not.
I know. Please. No, but don't you feel like you heard... Thank you very much. Don't you feel like back in the day when we were younger, everyone talked about abortion. Now no one really talks about it?
Everyone. Are you, like,
Really?
watching the Republican debates?
Yeah, well, they do, but I'm talking about, like... I don't know.
Have you ever thought that maybe because you've become older and you're not in your 20s when people don't want children, like early 20s, and now that we're in our age group, that people are having babies and they're married and they don't need abortions anymore, and that's why you're not hearing about them?
That could be it. This could be true.
So now we're discussing, bestiality.
So are we for the morning after pill?
Look, I'm
for any fucking pill. You know that.
I'm for choice.
Well, obviously.
What about you?
Choice.
Okay.
I'm all for taking tampons and dipping them in 151 and shoving them inside of my vagina to get drunk quicker.
Here we go.
Is that what you were doing the other night?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's why I was in the bathroom for so long. Actually, I was shoving them up my ass. I'm trying to get ready for anal.
If you were with a man who was madly in love with you, and you with him, and you had an incredible, fulfilling sex life, and he asked you to fart in his face while he ate your asshole because it would really turn him on, would you do it?
Yes. Oh.
I knew
This
you
is
were
from
gay.
that EJRS guy. I would. Who gives a shit? If I was gassy, why not?
I wouldn't, because I know how bad my ass smells when I fart. Last night. Never mind. I just have terrible gas. So, no, I don't think I would do it. That's disgusting. I have such issues with smell, though, once again. And I've decided that they should make suppositories, like scented suppositories, that like a vanilla flavor or a lavender that you could shove up your asshole to make your asshole smell nice. That way when you fart, it smells a little bit better.
Are you going to give that idea to our audience, or are you actually going to patent it?
No, I'm too lazy for any of that
Doesn't
shit.
suppository make you shit?
No, I know, but I'm thinking of something that you could shove up your ass, because I can handle suppository. It's nice, it's small, it gets up there. But why can't this lavender oil scented thing dissolve inside of your asshole?
When you're going to shit it out.
It'll just come out. Like you put on a pad for a little bit. It'll seep out a little bit.
TP, why are you asking?
That's why I backed away from the mic. I realized.
What are you doing?
I realized the Vietnam I was getting into.
You don't think that's a good idea? Think about it. Think about how much more
Yes.
awesome it would be to eat ass if you could put like a chocolate suppository up someone's asshole.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I had my ass eaten last night.
You did? Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Is that breaking news?
Why not?
He's by that guy in the corner who's a big fan of yours. We should keep in touch.
Black hipster? Because they do exist.
Yeah. All right. So one more email, and then this will lead us into our next segment. This is from Christina, and she said, "Where's Bruno been? Has he been kicked off the show? Oh, I miss his clips. I also hope TP has at least gotten a blowjob recently."
Anybody listen to our shows? Because I got a blowjob in Connecticut, and Bruno had his old episode 2 weeks ago. People!
Come on, people.
What the hell is wrong with you?
But you know what? To give Christina credit, she emailed this on March 2nd. So it was before the Bruno episode.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Love the show and the whole crew.
Stop being so mean to
now
people.
You can blow me, Christina.
Can't wait to hear you on Playboy.
Ew.
P.S. Will that show be live when we call in? Actually,
yes.
Playboy will be live.
And we're fucked. We're royally fucked.
No, I'm fucked.
Wow.
Live is not good for me.
Not good for any of us. So, Christina, just to fill your Bruno fix, we have some clippy poos for you of Bruno.
Hey, why you sucking bed fans? It's Bruno.
Oh. Bruno. Oh.
Where do I go with this? You tell me where you want to go with this. You tell me with the microphone. You tell me where you want to go with this sexually. Do you have any questions like why girls do what? Like, have you ever had a threesome?
So drunk.
No, never had a threesome.
No?
Actually, yes, I have had a threesome. I've banged a prostitute with one of my uncles. I swear to God.
Holy shit.
I have pictures.
On your phone?
I have pictures on my phone with the prostitute, a black stripper that we found at a strip club that we've gotten.
Is it because it
We
was
found her.
black, or is it because of what? Like, why'd you pick the black prostitute?
It's not that we picked the black prostitute, it was just the fact that the opportunity came along and we took took it and we went to a motel about a mile from here, and we banged her. We both banged her. Both of us banged her.
So you live by here?
Yeah, I live in Stamford.
Okay, we're in Stamford. I forgot where we're. Anyway,
Glenbrook in Stamford.
Can I ask you how much you paid?
Oh, we spend way too much money, man. Probably. Well, first off, we have to spend about. Just to get her to bang both of us was about $400, and then we had to get a motel room, and we actually ended up driving her home.
So it's a whole process.
Wait, what's that?
It's a whole process.
It's a whole process. Well, we went to a strip club. We organized everything. We paid about $400, and we banged her. We had to pay for the hotel room. We paid for alcohol. We had to drive her back to the Bronx where she lived. So it was we probably ended up spending $600 minimum.
Wouldn't it be easier just to jerk off?
Would it be easier to jerk off? It's always easier to jerk off.
You just wanted to experience that.
Wait, what's that?
You just wanted to experience that.
No, I just happened to be drinking, and I figured, hey, let me bang some black stripper, and that was
okay,
it.
now, like, whose idea was it to do this? You or your uncle?
It was my uncle's idea. Yeah, that was it.
Were you like, what the fuck? Or like, wow, this is cool.
I was drinking. I was drinking that night.
Like a cool uncle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I lost my voice.
No, he was cool as hell, and that was it. I figured, fuck it, let me do it.
Now, when you masturbate, I'm assuming you masturbate, right?
Yeah, of course, on a daily basis.
Everybody does, so do I. Now, do you masturbate to porn or past sexual experiences?
Both.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
No.
It depends on the situation, depends on the mood. Both.
Well, thank you. I've never. You're the second person I've ever interviewed that admitted to a prostitution, and this is fucking awesome.
This one looks cool.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I like this one.
Hey, do you spit or swallow?
It's whatever you want to do.
Don't do.
Did it matter? Somebody else just walked in the conversation, guys.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Do you think the guy gets offended if you spit or swallow?
This should not be offended at all. Whatever I want to do.
You did your job, right?
Exactly.
Really, John?
Exactly.
No, do you get into it or do you just do the job?
No, I get into it.
All right, on. Do you give eye contact and like?
Hell yeah.
Talking
why
between
not?
strokes?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Sounds like the chick who blew me in Connecticut.
Doesn't matter.
You do it on a regular basis?
Not at all.
How often do you masturbate? Fucking tell the truth. Like, do you use your fingers, use a vibrator? What do you do? Bullshit, I want to know. These people want to know. Guys, once again, I'm so sorry I lost my voice this weekend. But anyway, this is great.
I don't care. It's
How many vibrators do you own?
None.
Bullshit.
She doesn't need one.
I call bullshit.
She doesn't need one.
Really? You're going to call bullshit on that? I don't fucking need any vibrators.
All right, so when you masturbate, you just use your fingers, right? But you just rub the top.
I don't need that.
All right, but you don't use insertion when you masturbate. You just use your fingers, right?
I don't need that at all.
What do you use?
A guy.
You don't use a guy when you masturbate. I'm saying when
I'm sorry, but I don't masturbate, and
you fucking lie.
I'm not lying at all.
Bullshit. Everyone fucking masturbates.
Bullshit on me.
I masturbated before the show even started. I call bullshit.
Go ahead, call bullshit on that.
Girls, I have an idea. Anyway,
you call bullshit all you want. I don't care.
So you don't masturbate?
No.
All right.
I find a guy to do it for me, and I don't do it on myself. So.
Okay. I mean,
fuck around, man.
No shit.
Neither
do you with the prostitutes. No. But this is great. Now.
Yeah, prostitutes going on. That's awesome. Really? High five to that one.
With his uncle.
Really? It's even better.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Hey guys, I'm on the street. I'm in a bar. So this is fucking fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna cut off this interview because it's going real long. I'm sorry about the voice, guys. We're just having so much fun. Bye.
Okay, first I'm going to play something that sounds just like Bruno. Do you know who Scott Farrell is?
No.
All right, this is what Bruno sounds like. You ready?
The rectum shock was quite the invigorating experience. I love having my ass worked over.
Oh my God, he does sound like
Did you see Bubba's suit tonight in turquoise? Looking lovely. This is the glorious 34C. I finally brought her out in public.
That's his real voice, this
I love
guy.
it. Everybody's smoking. I'm smoking.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bruno sounds like Scott Farrell. Bruno, you went above and beyond, dude.
He did, and I can't believe that chick didn't kick his ass.
She was annoying.
No, she was totally annoying.
They're all annoying.
But
Every chick he interviews.
Yeah. I mean, for her to sit here and say that she doesn't masturbate.
He was right to call
Unless she
bullshit.
was young.
And that dude.
Well,
can you imagine fucking someone with your uncle?
Ew, Jeff.
I would not go through the whole process of driving to Connecticut to the Bronx.
Yeah, I mean,
spending that much money.
That's what I'm saying. He drove all the way home.
Maybe if my uncle brought her to me, I'd do. Yeah.
He picked her up in Connecticut
and brought her home,
paid her, and then drove her to the Bronx.
I don't get that.
I wouldn't spend that much time with my uncle. No.
No.
Your
Ew. And then I love how he has to we just found her, the black prostitute.
We found her
at a strip joint.
Yeah.
So she was a stripper. I don't know. I don't know if I really buy that story. Like, really? And you drove her home from Connecticut all the way into the Bronx? Why would you do that?
How awkward was that car ride?
I know, right? I know.
Oh, well, you're assuming that the woman was conscious the whole time.
It's true. All right.
$400 seems cheap.
I
too.
have to. Actually, I'm not going to read this email.
Should I play another Bruno or
No,
shelve it?
Shelf it because we have a lot to get to.
Okay.
We're over.
No, why can't we go over?
Exactly. We've done almost an hour and a half. And besides all the things I have to cut because of you two.
We're going to do. I think we're going to do some money clips. I feel like I have them in me.
Oh, yeah? Should we save that email for... I thought it was something else clip. Money shot.
What did I call it?
You called it a money clip.
I have money on the mind.
You like a money clip?
So I have some Stacey shit. You want to play the music?
I love playing the music.
Yeah.
Your clock is fucking me up.
I'm a big fan of yours. Let's keep in touch.
With my Jerry curl.
Me love some soul glow all over my nipples and all over my pussy. Get that grease flowing and get it all mixed up with my pussy juice.
I'm black and I'm blessed right now.
Then I want to take all my pussy juice mixed up with the soul glow and rub it all over his cock.
This theme music is so dangerous.
Then I want to take his cock and I want to put it in my mouth. And I want to taste the soul glow, the pussy juice, and his pre-cum all mixed up in my mouth.
I want some vodka.
What?
All right.
Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to spit it into his asshole.
Some
And I'm gonna
margarita
look
mix.
to see, if he's got cherry curls coming out of his asshole. And if he does, I'm going to take my tongue and I'm going to wrap those curls around my tongue.
Some Johnny Walker Black.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
That's my new favorite clip.
Lesbian dead bed?
Lesbian dead bed. Lesbian. It's like a tongue twister. No
Lesbian
pun intended.
bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
Skylar, did you hear it? Okay. So, 10 reasons to love small boobs.
Oh, is this for you?
Playing with them.
It's for Stacy.
They're not small. They're beautiful and perfect. So,
Mine got bigger.
Oh boy, here we go.
Mine got bigger.
Showing me their tits.
It's a chimichanga.
I love my tits. Reason number 1, they're cute. Awesome. They look friendly, happy, and sweet.
Oh, friendly. You have friendly boobs.
You don't look slutty.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now, I was showing my boobs off the
I was
other
going to
night.
say, I don't know about not looking slutty on Friday night.
Was I looking slutty?
You were looking a little, I want to get fucked tonight. Look.
Why? Why? I was covered.
I just burped. Hold on. You had tight, what? No.
What size boobs are you?
I'm fat. These?
What size
No,
are
these are like
well,
34. I don't
Skylar's looking at my tits, and she's looking at your tits, and
Mine
she's saying
were.
that they're the same.
Yeah, I was a B.
We are compatible.
I'm a 34B. But I think they're a C now.
Let's have a boob off.
I wear, this is funny, I wear an A cup, but I am bulging out of my...
You're not an A, you're a B.
Yeah, I'm a B.
But I think I am bigger than you.
Okay.
Not that I want to be. I liked it when I was flat. I was tiny.
Skylar wants to cup them.
I was over.
Have a cup off.
I can't. I'm wearing padding.
Yeah, they do look the same.
What do you think?
Can I?
No touching.
Dad.
No, oh my God. I have padding.
So does she.
He just cupped both the boobs. She has more, right?
Yeah.
All right, Callie has more
Callie
breast.
has a little bit more breast meat.
Wow. That was monumental. TP
Are you
just
okay?
felt our tits.
I felt them up.
That reminded me of the Will and Grace episode when everyone starts feeling the boobies.
You just ruined my moment. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Don't bring Will and Grace into
I
my
know.
moment.
Look at how great my cleavage is.
No, you have good cleavage. I have good cleavage too. I got good nipples.
I have.
Okay. Now I got
I have
kitty fuck
great
you both,
nipples.
right? Come on.
I got good nipple. I'm not going to go into the
Yeah, but your
combos.
nipples are really dark.
They're dark
Mine
and big.
are nice and like.
I'm sorry, you're saying that dark nipples aren't nice?
No, they're not.
You better slow down. You're going to piss off a lot of black people out there.
Kidding.
And Indian.
All right.
And Spanish.
So you don't look slutty, but you're saying I did look slutty.
No, you looked sexy, but it was a little slutty.
My boobs weren't really that showing.
No,
much.
your ass was, though.
I can't help that. Okay, it was covered.
Stripper shoes. Someone tap that ass.
All I had was black pumps on. You're the one that had the leopard pumps.
Someone tap that ass.
All
what
right.
are you looking at?
Number next, you can wear something really low cut when you have small
can.
boobs, and
And
you
I
can
do-
look good.
yes.
and I do too. And I
I
like
agree.
it.
I like it. I think smaller breasts look much better in a lot of tops.
Nipples are showcased. This is very true.
I like that.
Combos.
They're showcased.
You can sometimes go braless. Definitely. It's a nice option.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can. You can wear a strapless dress without it being a big deal. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
You can do yoga without even noticing your breasts. It's totally true. They don't get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sag.
That's not true.
Mine
Yours don't, but I'm saying I've seen small-breasted women with saggy boobies.
My boobs are really perky.
Why don't you take
My
a
nipple.
You should show everyone on Facebook. Oh, no, everyone saw in your
They've seen it.
your avatar on Twitter.
Yeah, they've seen. They're very perky.
Mm-hmm. I know, good one.
That picture's so fucking hot. And it shows off my six-pack because I was working out like a madman. That's not airbrush, people. My Twitter avatar is like
yeah,
the
you
real...
have that airbrush, I'm sure.
Not to be sappy, but they do the really important stuff, which means they feel good when they're played with. They have the ability to provide milk for a baby. They're womanly and pretty, and they're often charming in a profile. Small boobs do it with their own special style.
Well, my boobs aren't small, but I love when they're played with.
I have a girlfriend that just had a boob job.
And?
She was really attractive. And she is really attractive. And there was nothing wrong with her tits. Then she got a boob job. And I kind of was like...
How big? How much
I was
bigger?
disappointed in her.
How much bigger?
She went up to like a C cup.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It made me sad. I'll be honest. It made me sad.
I liked having small boobs over the summer. I hate my boobs now. I wish they were smaller.
I just don't see anything wrong with just living with the boobs you're born with. Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
No, it sounds like a song from Sammy Hagar.
Living with the boobs you're born with.
Or maybe a country song for you.
Yeah, do it country style.
Living with the boobs you're born with.
What are you doing?
I was looking to see how much time we had.
Why, is it that miserable for you right now?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have T-shirts to buy?
Stop it.
Do you have T-shirts?
Stop it.
Do you have T-shirts to buy?
Stop it. It's too
Stop
late.
it.
Silly. The malls are closed now with daylight savings.
What?
Daylight savings that happened last week. Not daylight savings?
All right.
Daylight savings happens no matter what.
Okay.
Thanks, Skylar. I'm going to end the show with another Kid Savant song.
Okay.
All right. I love them, and you love them too. Ready? I don't know why it's not working.
I'm just crying.
I'll do it in post.
But I like to hear it.
Do it in post.
Here we go. Bye, guys.
Bye. Email me, guys. I actually look at them now.
So hot.
I don't.
There's John. With his white jeans.
to conquer, nothing to fear. Thinking all things far too much to be real. Black and white fame, making a deal. Once was a kid from the land of dreams, a little naive, torn at the seams. A nimble, a thread, my vision's red. I wonder, I plunder till the day I'm dead. And all I see is dum, diddy dum dum. All I see is dum, diddy dum dum. Dum dum, diddy dum, diddy dum dum. Dum dum, diddy dum, diddy dum dum. And the na-na-na never ends. And the na-na-na never ends. I'm trapped in the heart of another song, speaking the tongue of another one, lost in another piece of history, the story, and the na-na-na never ends. I'm trapped in the heart of another song, speaking the tongue of another one, lost in another piece of history, the story, and the na-na-na never ends. And the na-na-na never ends. And the na-na-na